good, YouTube? This IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bank of a video. Now today we're gonna be going over, Cooley fully dismantled her argument until she got mad. I don't really watch his content, but I will say this: a lot of guys in this community, they be deflecting, and they kind of do it against women. And we understand, like, you gotta, you're holding women accountable, cool. But I'm just letting y'all know that that's gonna always be a losing battle, unless it's your woman. But let's go ahead and get into it, because the real reason why I'm getting behind this, because a lot of guys, they don't really want to take accountability themselves, bro.
What's the youngest you guys think you should date age? Like, what's at your age now?
And I say that to say this. I'm not here to choose a side who's right and who's wrong. I think a lot of you guys on the internet get that confused. Oh, a woman's right, the woman's wrong. No, I'm not here for that. We here to really get the real truth behind everything and dissect it in the way that we can use it. We're not here to try to be cool to everybody, bro. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of you niggas.
Never date.
5? Generally speaking, I think 18. Why not?
You're joking.
You said the youngest legal. She's legally.
You're joking.
She's legally of age.
Was that for everybody?
18.
How old are you?
I said generally speaking.
No.
Any age.
He's 40. So
I ain't 40.
He's
not 40.
I ain't 40. But at the end of the day, an 18-year-old is legal. What's wrong with that?
Did we not see how the Shannon Sharp situation played out?
I mean, me
Well,
particularly.
he was messing with a slur.
She was 19.
That.
Damn.
Is legal. What's wrong with that?
Did we not see how the Shannon Sharp situation played out?
I mean, me particularly.
He was messing with a slur.
She was 19.
That had ulterior motives.
Because it's legal doesn't mean it's
right.
right.
Just like digest that.
Okay, so then what's wrong with it? If you shouldn't date if a man is 30 years old, why shouldn't he date a woman that's 18? Explain. Who want to go
I'm
first?
coming from experience. When I was 18, I mean, I was a pharmacy tech. I started talking to the pharmacist who was 30 years old, and looking back, that was super inappropriate. Like, I think that was an overstep on both of our accounts, but more so on his part, because I was fresh out of high school. Like, this was a job that I was,
So essentially you're saying that he took advantage because you were younger?
I'm not saying he took advantage, but I'm saying the maturity level that I was at.
That's exactly what she's saying.
And the maturity level that he was at are so
exactly what she's
vast that there's nothing that we should have.
So you think that the maturity level has to be equal between men and...
Not necessarily all that equal, but closer.
But wouldn't you say that there's 30-year-old men that's immature? So if a 30-year-old man is immature...
I'm going to say this. It's all up to what the man want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I've messed with Jones. I've talked to a woman, she was 35, and I thought she was fucking childish. I talked to a woman that was fucking 17. She was cool as shit, mature. She knew what she wanted. She had an idea what she was going in her life. But I found out she was 17. I ended it. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought to myself, like, damn, she was damn, but she was very mature. Like, it was just certain things that she said that let me know, like, oh yeah, she ain't grown yet. She gave herself away. She was like, oh, like, I know, I'm way younger than you. I'm like, how old are you? She's like, well, I'm 17. I'm like, oh, damn, I can't talk to you. But she was mature as fuck. Like, she knew what she wanted out of her life. And there's a lot of grown women, like, they're way older than me. They're mature. I think it just comes down to the mentality thing. It's just where you at in your mental space. That's what the bottom line of it all. Because it just don't matter. I think people get too lost in the age. I think, bro, you know what's crazy, bro? I think people get when they hear numbers and they hear, money, when they come down to money, status, anything like that, it's like it make them disconnect with what's really going on in reality. Like it really does. Like numbers kind of confuse the fuck out of people. If I'm really being real, like it's like it don't match up with reality, bro. Like if, for example, like they had a guy online. He was like talking with him on stream on the live with TikTok, the panels, and he was dead ass like, if a guy is approaching these amount of women, this must mean that he this and he must be a player. I'm thinking to myself, like, he must really understand women. I'm thinking to myself, bro, dudes be lying to women. Dudes don't understand. Like, if you lying to women, you don't understand women for real. Like, you understand women enough. You might understand the way she feel to a degree, but if you just really focused on the way she feel only, you don't understand women, because women will abandon the way they feel for the right man. It's like, but if you haven't positioned yourself to stand on the truth, you don't really know that about women. Like, and that's kind of what I get at a lot of times, bro. It's like dudes get misconstrued with just living through other people's lives. You can't live through other people's lives, bro. You have to live through, like, if anything, you'll do better living through the mindset of other people rather than living through their lives with statistics. Like, because it's too many things, too many variables. If you living through the mindset, you're curious about the variables. A lot of y'all not even curious. Y'all just follow statistics and that's just be y'all life.
Or does this
make it okay?
Make him?
Right.
Is he qualified to date a 18-year-old?
It's just not. It's not just that, but as far as
she fine. I can only imagine how she looked when she was 18.
And then actually knowing, like they have to experience life a little bit. I feel like, I mean, and that you're right in that aspect.
Oh, well, I could use the same argument.
Are very grown for an 18-year-old and stuff like that, and I get that, but still, I don't.
So here's the experience and maturity. So then, what's the reason of why it's actually wrong for a 30-year-old man to date an 18-year-old woman?
I think I would say discernment from someone who dated someone like.
Speaking of Mike for me too.
I would say discernment because I, personally did date someone like you said that was, I was fresh out of high school too, and he was older than I was he was older, probably in his 30s at the time. I think it.
What do you mean by discernment?
And this the reality of women. This is the reality of women. She's going to look for a more experienced man. The more genuine she is, she's going to look for a wiser man. Now, she might not choose that man because of the judgment of the world. Oh, he's too old. What am I doing with that man? Let's keep in mind, she not even questioning the vibe of that man. She not questioning the personality of that man. She not questioning the vibe that she feel when she with that man. She not questioning the moral code of that man, the character of that man. She not questioning none of that. That's the compass. And they think, oh, it's the age. No, baby girl, it's your mindset. It's like, you looking at just the age. You looking at just the money. You looking at just the situation. You got to look at the mindset, baby girl. Is he really, when you don't want to do something that he want to do, does he fold for you? Or does he continue to go down that road? That's a part of it. These are things that really make a man a man. But they don't really always know that.
18-year-old couldn't make good judgment.
I think that we do have cloudy judgment. It's like it's like having like bar head, like when you're drinking and everything just seems so right.
Okay, so I got a question for you. If that's the case, then why is it that when you're 18 years old you can vote? Because if you can vote, think about it. If we got to think about it logically, right, and see if you're logically consistent. If the claim is a man that's 30 years old dating a woman that's 18 years old, it's wrong, you have to justify why it's actually wrong. Now, if you're saying that, well, the 18-year-old doesn't, you said the word what? Doesn't what?
I think I said the year-old mail to your house.
Can a 18-year-old
partner and spouse? Can your
make it sense?
Can your 18-year-old daughter bring a 30-year-old man to your house and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm dating this man. He's courting me. I like him a lot. I could possibly marry this man." Submit, obey, duties, all of that to this 30-year-old man. How would you?
You asking me?
Yes.
I'll answer your question. So with me, I would say that I would be in the courting process. I got 2 daughters, so I would be involved in the courting and dating process of who's going to be dating my daughter, right?
So she could date a man.
So she can date a man. So if it's I would say yes. If I happen to come across a man that is a good man and I use my discernment and met the man and spoken to that man and he seen what family he came from, what religion he has and all of this, if it's a good fit for my daughter, totally fine. The age wouldn't matter as far as the 30-year-old and 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't matter if you were.
But the question isn't on me because I don't think that it's wrong. The question will be posed to you because you think that the 30-year-old man dating the 18-year-old woman is wrong. And by wrong, you mean immoral, right?
I think it's unethical.
Unethical, so immoral.
No, unethical is basically
Same shit.
Ethics
Same shit,
is really
bro.
what placed kind of in the workplace. So when she was saying that
The same shit, bro.
was like inappropriate, I can
Ethics are
understand
just
why,
rules.
because
Yeah, but if you peel back the layer to ethics, then it's still gonna go to morals.
Yeah, the definition is not morally correct.
Yeah,
what, unethical.
Yeah.
that's the definition.
Like I was saying, so the point
It
that
don't
I'm trying to
matter.
make is I'm not saying that relationship is necessarily wrong. What I learned from being in a relationship like that is
Yeah.
that he was more controlling, right? He tried to manipulate me in ways that
Now see,
and
and that's what I always tell y'all. That's what I be telling niggas. Pay attention, bro. This is why I always want to give y'all the game on being curious, bro. A lot of y'all assume shit. You can't assume nothing. Look at what she's saying about the nigga mindset. He manipulative. He controlling. That's a mindset. Well, I tell y'all, bro. Look at the women. Look at both sides. I'd say women need to look at men mindset. Men need to look at women mindset. It's both sides. You need to stop dividing women versus men. It's good people, genuine people, and there's bad people. There's no in between. Like, and it's up to you to judge. I can tell you something all day, but if you can't judge it, what I judge, or you can't even see my perspective on it, you assuming shit. You assume too much. A lot of y'all not even good at talking to women because y'all assume everything. Y'all assume y'all already know the bitch. The whole time you supposed to be talking about some shit y'all ain't even talking about.
that I know what I know now wouldn't have necessarily been okay with my father.
Yeah, but
most, and I just want to
Yeah,
draw this
go ahead,
home,
yep.
most fathers aren't in their daughter's courting process.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
right, traditionally, let's just be completely honest. You're not, when you're talking to someone or sharing messages or showing interest with someone, you're not going to your dad and say, Dad, I'm interested in this person. You're usually going to see if you're interested in that person first, and then you're going to move on to however that plays out.
yeah, I get what you mean. But my refutation for that argument would just be, well, she could be with the 18-year-old boy her same age that's controlling as well.
Yes, I was just saying personally what he.
Yeah, I know you're speaking about your anecdotal situation, so
And
that's
I think
different.
some people would
Yeah.
relate, like, right? I don't
So-
know what her experience was, but there's just differences in an 18-year-old and 18-year-old relationship.
It's moral code, bro.
On maturity levels, on discernment levels, that would pose a red flag.
But the thing is, that isn't a justification, and it's not a good reason, because in this world, a woman that's 18 years old, she can vote. A woman that's 18 years old, she can drive. Actually, in some states, she can drive before she's 18, which means that if you're using, well, maturity, experience, discernment, in society, we already grant that an 18-year-old woman has the ability to have discernment, to be mature enough to vote. Literally, they're voting in presidents that's going to pass certain laws and gives us certain rights. So if they're legal to do that, they're not legal to date a man that's 30 years old. It's nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense.
So I was.
No, you're saying that it's immoral. That's what I'm saying. It's unethical. So if you're saying that it's immoral, meaning that it's wrong, it's not good, it's bad, this would mean that, well...
This is my belief, contrary to belief. Women only grow as far as the people that they're around and the man that she has. If she not a good woman and she got a good man, she won't grow. That's her level of maturity. Her level of maturity, I swear to you, is the level of man that she has. It's gonna be a reflection. That's I'm telling you, if that man is really growing and he developing and he on his shit and he going in the right direction, that woman is going to grow, develop, and get on her shit and go in the right direction. If this is a lying, conniving, deceiving ass motherfucker, which is come with the cards, she's going to end up degrading because he's going to literally tell her apart mentally to keep her where she at so he can have control over her. A man that got his direction, he gonna give her the game. And it's like, if you want to leave at any point when you get in this game, you can go. You can. But that's the difference, bro. Most dudes not even like that.
Bad for an 18-year-old to vote. It's bad for an 18-year-old girl to drive. It's bad for an 18-year-old. Like, you can use all of these reasons to dismantle all of these rights and laws that we have that we give women.
Just because
I don't agree, but that's okay.
You don't gotta agree, but your logic agrees is what I'm saying. Like, if you are staying logically consistent, then the logical entailment would.
What she don't realize is she let her situation dictate every situation that she does, which a lot of women do. Damn, did it go off for real? Damn, it did. But she letting her situation dictate what she do in every situation. Like what happened to her, she letting that be the reason why she don't fuck with dudes at all. You know what I'm saying? Like she letting that be like, this is the reason why this goes like this. This is the reason why this works like this. Women just don't understand that you played a possibility because of the mindset that you had. So a lot of these things are going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to happen to you. They're going to happen to you because you were susceptible for them to happen to you. If you had if you had the structure of saying, oh, bro, he lied about this. I caught him in a lie. Well, what was the reason behind him lying? Oh, he lied because he didn't want me to know that because or why he didn't want me to know? Let's go find that out. You know, or maybe you realize and you see that he, you know, say, I don't want you to see this, he don't want you to know something now again. Why? Because he don't want you to see him dressed like this. He don't want you to see him. Oh, he be lying because he's insecure and he don't want me to be embarrassed. Like you gotta be. But if you just come up from a standpoint of, you know, this is all a situation. My situation mean that's all situations. Baby girl, you're not even putting yourself in position to actually learn what happened, to see what happened, to figure out what actually happened. So you go repeat the same thing again. You're going to, because you're just not curious. You too fucking arrogant. I said it on both sides, men and women. Like a lot of times, we got dudes. I don't want to go talk to her because this might happen. You know, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You don't know. You gotta go find out. Like as y'all niggas gotta grow as men and women, both gotta grow the fuck up, man. Like it's. I don't understand what's going on with y'all today, bro. Like y'all niggas is just confused out here, bro. Real talk. That's all I got for y'all, man. That's all I'm dropping today. That's all I got for y'all, man. Leave a like down below. Subscribe for more game like this. That's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.